I got the random motivation to paint before work. I'm probably not gonna be a long street. I'm gonna finish up this painting specifically, and after that, I'm probably just gonna do one or two more other free paintings, but they will not take very long. I'm just gonna pull two random colors from the box, like the same game I played a few weeks ago. I haven't done a painting stream or any type of stream in a while, other than the few times I streamed with my girlfriend. I'm kind of on a semi-hiatus due to life circumstances, so I won't be able to stream that often. But it's after I'm done my moving saga. That's what it is. Still house hunting, but I'm pretty confident I have places possible to be riled up. So that's good news. But I won't get too much into my personal life. I am going to. I was gonna go on YouTube. That's right. They can't really see the chat or anything with my current setup. Yeah, it looks like I have a pretty good angle for painting though, so that's good. No one joining us yet. That makes me a little sad. Usually you can get a pretty decent uptick using this feature, this mode. In fact, I was trying to see if I can try to use this mode for other streams, but if it's not a magic trick, it's not worth doing. I'm painting for myself. I was about to do this just on my own, but then I decided if I'm doing it, just stream me doing it, right? So here we are now. I'm gonna try to talk a little more femininely in the near future, but right now I'm in a situation where I don't want to do that too much. But let's just leave it at that. But my pronouns are she, her. Okay, anyway. Actually, I should tell people that I'm streaming, at least in my friend's Discord. Not in my Discord though. I don't think anyone gives a shit in my fucking Discord. So, well, I don't think someone's coming down, but if they are, this stream might be over. It's really loud. I apologize if you hear that. Self-promotions. There it is. I forgot what I was even looking for. Oh, I forgot to get any music. I'll pull that up on my laptop as well. I really don't. How about Kirby music? That sounds wholesome. I'll just go with Kirby Superstar. Alright. Just some free painting. Alright, let me go to a different channel. Oh, 24 watching. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hello. Marco Magana. I can't say your name. I apologize. And Okay, I apologize. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. We're about to start soon. I'm just going to find some music, probably Kirby Superstar, and then we're going to get right into this, okay? Sorry for the delay. Let's see, Kirby Superstar OST. Yep. Full play. Okay, there's a full playlist. Okay, this will work. How loud is it gonna be? Why is it muted? Why is there still no sound? Uh-oh. What's going on here? Okay, just muted. Okay. I was panicking over nothing. I got it. Let's make that a little quieter. Hopefully you can hear it. I'm gonna grab one more thing. This is a little chilly down here. Actually, never mind, because grabbing what I was gonna grab was gonna make it really hard to paint. Let's just begin now. But anyway, this is a painting we did a few weeks ago, but it looks really incomplete. The colors are very bland. They're too similar to each other. It just doesn't look very good. So we're gonna add more color to it. I was thinking fuchsia, some purple, and I had the pink and cosmos from last time in case we have to fix up any of those colors, but they're more of a backup because I think we have enough of both of those colors. Said hi. Hello. Hello, Remedies, Bella. Oh god, help. Moid playlist. Someone said poop. You terrible at everything. You are not wrong, but you're also clearly a troll, so we're gonna do that. If I'm watching right now. Okay, let's begin. I apologize for taking so long to get to this. Actually, I don't know if I like this brush for this or not, but we're gonna try. Actually, this is way too much. I just need to like tone it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't like this brush for this actually. I want something that's a little more prickly. Actually, it's a little too prickly. I need something. Actually, you know what? I think this will work just fine. I just need a little bit of it because it just needs to be touched up. Yeah, okay, the angle should be good enough. Not going as well as I was hoping it would, to be honest, but there's a few things I can try to salvage it and make it look a little nicer. Like these circle strokes make it a little more cloud-like, or at least like a moving breeze. Probably the best thing I can do with it. But I should have used significantly less of this color than I did. But it's okay. We can just call it a happy little accident and move on with our lives. Let's see, let's use a little purple just to give it an extra tone. I think of using this at the bottom to make like a purple cloud along the bottom here. It's going to be thinner than I was imagining. I think it'll be good. In fact, let me put the paint directly on the canvas here. You know, it helps if you open the paint first. I forgot, this is one of the unopened ones. I've been only opening them as I use them because I'm a lazy person. Actually, this is interesting. Not quite enough paint, but I'm going to use far less than I was originally planning. And just a little touch over here. I don't even need a lot because I don't need it to be that thick. You know what? Oh, how about this rounded brush? This might be good for clouds. The purple might be a little too dark. I might add a lighter color or just white to it to brighten it up a little bit. But let's give it a good dark base before we would brighten it up. It's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna make that a little brighter. Okay, not this type of paint. I need actual acrylic paint. One moment. I know I have white paint somewhere nearby. Oh, wait, it's right here. I'm blind. Alright. And just a tad bit. There we go. That should do it. Oh yeah, I like that way better. In fact, there's not enough cloud in this in general. Oh wow, yeah, that pops up a lot more. Wow, that's significantly better. Shit. Let's add a little more fuchsia. To give it a different tone than the other clouds. I'm glad I did this. This is way better. I think I need to put a little white in Cosmos at the bottom here, but let me wash off the brush first. Oh, haven't looked at stuff in a while. Rewatching, okay. Thank you for joining me. in my cute little painting stream. This is not washed off at all. I might have to use a paper towel to get it all the way off. It do be like that sometimes. Okay, that was got a good amount off though. That's good. It's okay to get a little bit of those colors on it anyway. But we're gonna get a little pink on here. We're essentially, and then we're gonna spread the pink around. Then we're gonna add a little bit of white. Did I not open the pink yet? No, the pink's definitely opened. How much pink did I use last? Oh god, now it's being like a fucking... And just a little bit here. There we go, that's enough. I can spread that around. Uh-oh. There's too much on this side. It's okay though. I can make this work. Actually, I might use a paper towel to get a little bit of excess paint off. Or a sponge. Nah, actually this is fine. I just gotta spread it a little thinner. Nah, I definitely gotta take the excess paint off because I gotta put white paint on top of this too. Not a big deal in any case. Sometimes putting the paper towel texture over it gives me interesting results anyway. And merges it in unique ways. It's way too much right here. Okay, that's a lot better. Yes, I'll put it on this. Alright, let me think here. How about... I just got a little white paint, that's all. I don't even need that much. This is just going to be a... Okay, that's a little bit too much, honestly. But it's okay, I can just use the same brush and just tap off the water. Actually, let me tap off the water a little more. It's not really the coloring I care about getting into it. Honestly, this painting really isn't what I originally envisioned it to be. But I don't hate it. It is much sharper and contrasting colors than I was originally planning on having. But I think that's okay in this case. Alright. Honestly, that's way too much paint anyway. Add a little more texture to everything. And like have it swirl together a little bit better too. Alright. I think I'm gonna fuck that up a little more. I looked nicer before, but I'll just leave well enough alone for now until it dries, so. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna make the top parts a little brighter. I'll add just a tad bit of Cosmo to this part. But I don't want to use too much of it, because honestly, that's the color I'm the least interested in. Let's just do it like this. I used more than I was originally planning on doing, but I don't hate the results so far, but Alright. Here's what I'm going to do next. Get a lot of fuchsia paint for this next one. Or just a little bit. Mm. Sorry for being a little quiet here. I think I like what I'm going with here. I have way too much of the Cosmos paint on my brush though. Let me take that off. Hello. But defect. Oh, fuck you. Let's see, and there we go. Had to remove that motherfucker. I shouldn't even say anything when I do that, but I'm the only moderator. And I tend to say what comes to my mind anyway. I can't even need that much, I just need enough to be on here. That looks pretty nice. Alright. It's definitely not what I wanted to happen originally. In fact, I think I need to add a little more purple to it in the center. Maybe a different brush. Yeah, I just want to add a little more purple to the center of it. And then after that, I think I'll be pleased enough with it to say we're done and move on to the next painting. Yeah. I wish I had a better recording setup, but maybe I should sit at a different part of the table next time. But it's too late to change my setup to that degree now. I just want to add a touch of purple in the center and spread it out from there. Alright. I think I'm on to something here. Okay, yeah, brighter color to this. I think Cosmos would actually work here. Just a tad, though. Or I might want to, yeah, just a tad. Let me clean up this brush. Oh, actually, like that. There we go. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. I don't think there's much I can add or subtract to this. It's just becoming chaos at this point. Actually, I see something and I want to fix it. I don't even want to say what I see, but I do see it. I think I took away too much pink. I don't know how this is gonna look when it dries. We have to post it later. Alright, no more. I think whatever this is, it is now. Yeah, there's way too. I use way too much fucking paint on this one. I'm curious how it's gonna look when it dries. I post it later on Bluesky. But for now, let's move on to at least one more painting. We're gonna let that dry. Yeah, I kept very little of the original. It's pretty much that area I liked, and the rest of it I was unsure about. Still unsure about it, but it's definitely more vibrant than the old painting. But it's essentially a reimagining. Alright, we'll put that to the side. We're gonna play an exciting game. Also, these are 3 paints for a future paint. Sky blue, yellow, and metallic gold. We don't need them today, though. No, today we need the box of paint. Let's see, how about we start with just this little small one? There's a little bit of paint splatter on them already, but it's so minute that I don't think it matters. It's just happy little paint. Fated to be there. Speaking of fate, I'm going to shake it up and scramble it up a bit. Let's see, is it on screen? Almost. Alright, I'm going to scramble up a little more as I get inside the box. Close my eyes and pick 2 paints, and I've got to use only these 2 colors no matter how much they clash. We have burgundy and amethyst. Not sure how this one's going to go, but we're going to find out. Let me open them both first, because I've definitely not, because those are all paints I have not used yet, and I want to use all my paints at least once. So this is just playing around, in other words. I'll just use a small canvas for now. Alright, so that's opened up, and this shout out to Steven Universe. And next, we have our burgundy paint. We're not going to make a polka dot painting, by the way. I'm just fucking around right now. Yeah, it's definitely a shortcut. Or maybe we are making a polka dot painting. Shit. I don't think I'm keeping that. But let's see what we can make with these colors combined. What happens if I just put the paintbrush over the madness I've done here? I like some of this. I definitely need more paint. Let's see. I want it to be a little darker on the top, so we'll put some burgundy up here. Let's see. And I'll put some amethyst on the bottom. Actually, let's put it more in the middle. Because I like what's happening down there, but the middle... Let me try mixing this all together a little bit in the middle, and then using it throughout the painting. I usually mix it right on the canvas to this degree, but here we are now. See what we get out of it. Honestly, in any case, I think I can use this goop. There's just way too much of it for a canvas this size. I'm used to painting on way bigger canvases than this, so I wasted a little bit of paint here. Yeah, I don't think this is going well in general, to the point where I'm going to abort it and just try to wipe it off as much as I can, except that this was a bad idea. Oh no, I accidentally mixed a little bit of other paint in there. Not much I can do about that now, other than use a fresh one, I suppose. This happens sometimes. I've like nuked a painting midway through before. Honestly, I kind of like how it's blending together. Let me use a sponge brush, actually. Here's one. Actually, let's use another one. Just a little bit of water just to clean it out some. Get the other paint out of it. Okay, that's good enough. There's a little bit of paint like stained on there, but I don't think it's going to affect anything that much. Oh, I do like the texture of this. Here's a little amethyst to the corner here. It's too broad. Honestly, it's too broad. That's not really working. I thought I'd try it. It did not work. It do be like that. I should use a smaller brush anyway. Yeah, I want this to be darker. I think the burgundy should actually be the dominant color in this. I think I was closer to what I wanted to do at the beginning here. And I just kept adding paint and other things, and it just kept backfiring. It happens sometimes. I need an even smaller brush if possible. How about this one? This one's kind of weird. Let me try it out. Interesting, actually. Interesting. Kind of just spreading the paint around. Not really any unique stroke. It's just mixing the paint around. I'm struggling on this one. Now let me go. Damn it. Let's go to my go-to weird texture brush, the one that's completely worn out and I should throw away. I try to use it for flames and shit. Truly not working. Like at all. I'm a little tilted now. I'm not gonna lie. I think I have a new idea. It's gonna be a very simple idea, but I think it's the only thing. This is the background now. Actually, let me get that sponge brush again. At that note. I'll just bring it out. Fuck it. I really get paint on my hands. Let me. Oh, I like that actually. That's much better for the background. Oh, I get a little bit of the other paint on there, unfortunately. Oh wow, that's only making it worse. I'm just gonna have to accept that that's there. Even some burgundy over it. I didn't think that was gonna happen though. I thought that shit was too dried out, but it being dried out actually made this detrimental to our pulse here. I'm just gonna put a little burgundy there. And we're gonna accept that that little weird burgundy is there. And we're gonna pretend that it's okay. Let's see. Back to what I was going to do here, and this will probably be my last painting. I didn't think I was going to do that much. Plus, it's getting relatively late. And I gotta get ready for work and all. Yeah, so we'll finish this painting up, and then we'll call it a day. I'm not sure if I'm happy with either painting today, to be honest. Let's see. This is good for spraying out the paint, but I want something with a different texture. Let's see. I don't think this is really going to do anything, but let's try it. Nope, not doing anything. These brushes kind of suck. That's not going to do anything. In fact, I'm going to throw that brush out, probably. It served me well, but if it's dead, it's dead, you know? Oh, this one's completely hardened. Let's see. This has sharp angles on it. Let me try it. It has too much of the other shit now on it. Okay, I think we're good now. I don't like the texture it's making. I like the mixing it's doing, but not the texture. Yeah, I think I need to add a little burgundy just to the tip of the brush. I'm gonna come close to something. But there's like one major thing I'm missing that would bring this together into something. Right now it's nothing. I think I have an idea. Actually, I was a little bit more infamous. Just a little bit, though. I'm gonna fall back to what I did last time when I wasn't sure about the painting and make a spooky face. I'm trying to be a little more creative with it now. Hmm. Come on, motherfucker, come out. Let's just do this. Ah, fuck. I did not need this much. Alright. How can I get this out off the painting? Legitimately not sure. Because I've never globbed this much paint by accident in my life. This is actually quite concerning. Can I get this focused enough to not ruin the rest of the painting? Alright. See what happens if I spread this out better. You know what? I have a feeling. Maybe a dumb feeling. But maybe this can come in clutch. Oh wow, this can't even like hold its shape anymore. I don't know what I thought that was gonna do, but it didn't do it. I think it just made me see that I gotta take more paint off of it. There we go. But I think I have a backup idea of what I'm gonna do here. This time put an actual small amount on here. Literally all I need is that. Thank you. What the fuck? That brush is dead to me. I need a tiny brush, so. Right now I just need a little touch of it out of this. Yeah, start using these things while I have them. Alright, I think I'm done. I went a little silent there, I apologize. I guess I got into the zone a bit. It's yeah. I fell back on making another spooky face when I couldn't think of anything else. But I like how some of the colors blend a little bit. I'm also colorblind though. Keep that in mind. Anyway, though, I have definitely overstayed my welcome for this stream. So thank you for anyone who joined us. We had quite a few earlier, so that was good to see. Hopefully, I can do something. I think I have fun ideas for paintings in the future. If you do want to hang around, let's see this painting. I definitely put way too much paint on this. I should have probably used my same techniques I used for the other one. But I think once this dries out, it's actually gonna look pretty interesting. It almost kind of reminds me of like ceramic on the bottom there. But it's certainly a more interesting looking painting than before. Oh, I didn't think I had it in frame very well there. Is that better? Yeah, it was better. This is probably even better. I don't know. Anyway, it's time for you to finish getting ready for work. Thank you for joining me, and remember you're out of this world no matter what anyone tells you, and trans rights. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh yeah, I can just do this. To show off the paintings a little better. Thank you for all the likes today, by the way. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for the hearts. Oh, thank you. How the fuck do I turn this off? Alright, there we go.